As of today, a little over 30,000 will go out in these last trucks going to 6 counties.
What does this mean for the state of Georgia?
It means we're going to have the best, newest, most secure paper ballot voting system in the United States and the largest rollout ever.
And talk a little about security. I mean, obviously there's been some concerns. We had voter machines stolen, at some point here in Georgia. Talk a little about the security and why you guys feel so confident.
Well, part of the thing we've done, if you watch how we've tracked this, we have inventory tracking systems. Every truck has to be sealed. It's a chain of custody and all these things. We have SEB rules, so those are state election board rules that require them to be in secure locations. We've done inspections of polling locations and warehouses around the state. We are supplying cameras for the counties that they can monitor and we can monitor. So we have thought about security thoroughly given the environment we're in.
And you mentioned you tested it. Talk a little bit about that. You were able to test them or see if they work or things like that?
Well, every piece of machinery that comes in here, Dominion, who's the contractor, has to put them together, and then everything has to be acceptance tested by the state. And we had a few failures here and there, like a small percentage, but you want that in your testing because if everything gets through, your testing isn't good enough. So we have to test every single piece of machinery that comes through here, from the printers, the touch screens, to the scanners, even the ballot boxes.
Now, is there going to be some sort of training for this?
We have already done, for months, we've gone through 3 rounds of training plus a statewide conference with all the elections officials, and they are now in the process of training their poll workers. In October, we gave everybody in the state 2 of each of these pieces of machinery so they can start training their poll workers as long as it goes October. So this has been an ongoing process now for months and months and months.
When will we see the machines go to use? Is it going to be soon?
Well, the reality is we've had pilots. We had 6 pilots in 2019. We've already had 2 special elections in South Georgia. It's about 20 counties that have used these machines already. But statewide, the first rollout will be on the March 24th primary for the presidential preference. But the actual voting on these machines will begin on March 2nd as the early voting begins.
Anything else that you want to mention that I may have not asked?
This is an exciting time for the state. We feel really good about this. These machines are top of the line, and our counties are excited. It's going to be a good voting experience. It'll be a secure voting experience, and the first time in 18 years that our people have had a chance to hold a ballot and see what they voted for and know that that ballot's going to count properly.
30,000 machines put out to 159 counties across the state. So can you just explain the nature and scale of doing this on a full statewide level in a short amount of time?
It's massive, and it would take a real team effort. And Dominion and the Secretary of State's office worked very closely together on making sure we had the staff here to get these things put through. At the very end, we had to go a little bit of extra time for our workers, which they liked. They got time and a half. But we were looking at that calendar, we saw it looming at us because we had a deadline we had to meet, and we are meeting it.
And so for the tape and for the record, can you just explain just how many things had to go out and just how short of a time it
is next to impossible to explain how many things had to go out in such a short period of time, because it's not just the big touch screens. It's like the peripherals. It's the ADA equipment that has to be tested and go out. It's every printer. It's every scanner. We have all the ballot boxes. Got to make sure they're not cracked or broken on their locks. I mean, it is literally, I think I did a math, it's something close to 200,000 pieces of just different pieces and parts, and it's probably even more than that.
And then there's still stuff in the warehouse. There's obviously not everything the state has gone out. So as we use the machines in the presidential primary, getting ready for the May primary in November, what will you anticipate learning from the first full statewide race to be able to logistically respond to counties' needs?
Every county is different. We have counties as small as Tolliver to big as Fulton, so all their challenges are different. So when they have a real live experience of using these machines, they'll have more experience to know what they need. We've already been collecting information from counties that if they feel like they need more, we're going to try to get it out as soon as we can to them. But our main goal is to make sure everybody had what they needed for the PPP out of the gate.